That demon coming out of fucking hell, tearing up some fucking city with bats around it.
Dude, Lost Abbey's never done us wrong except for one beer, and all their beers are scary as fuck. I'm sorry.
This is HR of Bad Brains and Human Rights. You're listening to the Tapping Out Show with Jeremy and Matt.
You ready? Welcome back to the Tapping Out Show. My name is Jeremy, this is Matt, and we're going to do the infamous...
We're going back to the darkness of Lost Abbey.
This is track 10. We've drinking this before, long ago, way far away.
No beer, but Lost Abbey is the kind of beer where you feel like you might have to do some push-ups before you drink it or something. I've had literally
almost all of them.
One or two of these sometimes just randomly, and they've just get you fucked up somehow. And
that's the thing is, like, don't get me wrong, this is a 13.5.
I mean, look at the picture. I mean, it's some kind of demon that came from hell that's tearing up a city. I mean, they're telling you that this thing's here to fuck some shit up. It's rated at 13.5. It's bourbon barrel aged. It's got coffee. It's got cocoa nibs. I mean, they're not messing around, right?
So my whole thing with Lost Abbey is me and him are pretty good with high alcohol beers. We are, even imperial stouts or bourbon barrel stouts.
I mean, I drink liquor,
but then for some weird reason, Lost Abbey, fucks with us like a lot.
Like I said, I don't know if they're into the dark arts or what they're. I mean, listen. Look at the smoke coming off that bad boy. Yeah.
Ooh.
And they don't mess around. I mean...
It seriously smoked.
It looks like blood coming out of it.
It smoked when I poured it. Oh my god.
Look how thick that is.
You know what the last time I had an Imperial Stout was?
Oh my god.
Christmas of last year.
You know what that looks like in a movie like where vampires are drinking blood? Right? And they're just drinking out like wine glasses.
So here's the thing.
God, I'm about to drink this right now.
Woo!
Oh my god. Look at it, how it coats the glass. Like this, like how like cognac or like something. Oh my god, this is just... Alright. So, if you guys haven't got yet that Lost Abbey is just
scary as
some
fuck.
Crazy shit. But we like it.
No, we love Lost Abbey.
It's just that
there's only been one beer.
Beers don't fuck around.
Yeah, there's only one beer that we didn't like, and we're not going to name it, but because I don't even think they make it anymore. But track 8, me and him drink track 8, like that's in a rotation, especially if we're getting a night where we're just.
Yeah, I don't remember the alcohol content on track 8, but this is track 10.
So I actually got this when I went to go visit them to go pick up track 8, and I got this instead. The last time Matt and I had this, me and him were going to split one and had one each. And again, 13.5. I mean, that's a high alcohol content. Don't get me wrong. But for me and him, me and him drink Black Tuesday at Christmas.
Yeah.
Like by itself.
Yeah,
so
this one beer is stronger than some 6-packs of certain beer.
For some weird reason.
The alcohol with just the crunkness.
Yeah.
We've been trying to figure out how to gauge whatever
crunkness.
Madness.
the evil.
Yeah.
The evil inside.
And it's funny because...
This is the Black Death.
But this is what he likes. So, like, for something like this, for him, usually I'm
scared.
Usually I'm thinking, what kind of crazy shit are you getting me into when you have me drink some beer that looks like that? And for you, you're like a little kid that's about to have some dessert. But I would say Lost Abbey's probably the only one where me and you just almost have to respect it.
You have to.
You got to respect it. And if you can even handle a 13.5 beer, not everybody can, right?
There's three breweries that do imperial stouts that scare me. Lost Abbey, the brewery, Three Floyds.
Yeah.
Dude, Dark Lord will fuck you. Anyways.
But I mean, this literally looks like vampire
blood.
blood.
I'm putting that up against the light.
And,
There's nothing. You can see
move
fucking
like a beer.
nothing.
Doesn't move like a beer. Look at it.
That's like wine.
Yeah.
That's like a red wine.
Thicker than that. It's like, oh my god. I don't even know what the hell it is.
Dude, we've had this sitting for a quick minute and the vapors are still there from the bourbon.
Yeah. Alright, let's just man up and try it.
Oh, wait.
Cheers. Salud. Oh. It's actually really good.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's,
That was easy to drink.
What's
That was-
scary about this beer is it's 13.5 and
Dude, it tastes like a
it
Guinness.
doesn't have the hard burn.
I don't mean it tastes like a Guinness. I'm saying
It doesn't have the hard, vapor or hot
Bourbon burn.
burn from the bourbon.
Or the fucking...
This is way better than Track 8. Not that I don't like Track 8 is still good, but this is more my style. This is more that
Track
classy
8...
cognac fucking
Track
chilling.
8's more my thing where you're paying for it.
Yeah, but this is actually more...
Dude, this is way easier to drink than I remember.
Easier to drink it. And maybe because it's been, I don't know how long this thing's been shelved.
Last time I went to your house.
Yeah, so I mean, that was
3 months ago? 2 months ago? 2 months ago.
6 months ago.
Last time I went to your house?
That time you brought those triple IPAs and I got super fucked up.
Yeah.
That was about 6 months
That was the same night. So it's 6 months old, so it might have fell off a little bit, but you know what? What the fuck?
Yeah, and we were just like, we should just edit all that stuff about it.
I'm going to leave it because that's a good example. See, there's another company that Matt and I really like because of their IPAs and their stouts. In particular, not that me and him don't like them together, we do. Bottle Logic. Bottle Logic is scary on paper.
Yeah.
Bottle Logic is scary after you've had a few.
The more you drink this, though, it tastes you catch more of the flavors.
I catch the coffee. I don't catch the cocoa.
I just caught some cocoa right now. I mean, this is some classy ass shit.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, it looks like fucking Scary Death if you read that, but
I think Track 8 just got us frightened. That's the best way to explain that. I don't know what the difference between the two.
Just more respect it. Like, this shit's crazy. I mean, some of the bourbon barrel aged ones we've had the tequila one. That was nuts. Agave Maria.
That was gnarly.
But,
Judgment Day.
But before we tried their beers, I think we were more like, whatever, we'll do everything, drink anything, but...
Well, the reason I think we got into Lost Abbey's first time was because of Inferno. We saw the alcohol content. That was it.
Yeah.
That was seriously the reason why we started drinking their stuff.
And their branding is dope. I like their branding.
What was the other one we saw? The one about your roommate's an axe murderer or some shit?
I started reading the craziness on there. It's kind of got that heavy metal kind of feel for it. This is definitely
fucking amazing.
Your kind of beer. This is something that I would drink if I'm just chilling. And have like
I'm going to ask you first then.
Chill.
1 out of 5.
Oh, man. I would say this style of beer, right?
Which is not yours.
Which is not my style. And normally I rate them low. This is like the 4.5, 4.75 range.
So I was thinking 4.75 to 5.
That's what I figured you were thinking, because you're...
This is fucking amazing, dude. I don't remember this being so easy to drink, and now I remember why we were so drunk when we did, because it was like 4.75 out of 5. You good with that?
I'm good with 4.75. I think it deserves it. I think it's a good beer. And we've had it before. And
It's been a while.
It's been a while though, but it's not as...
I was seriously
I mean,
scared of this.
you give me a lot of bourbon barrel aged beers, and I kind of got sick of them for a while. I mean, that's even where we came up with the name Tapping Out Show, because I'm like, you trying to get me to fucking tap out? Like,
right.
If I wanted just a cup of bourbon, I would just go get some bourbon
and a fucking Guinness, and then
and some like, you know, and so with this, it's like a really good blend of like everything. The flavor's good. It's like a hint of bourbon, but not too much.
You know what this would be good with?
And it looks like vampire blood.
I'm gonna say this. This would be good with Smoked salmon. A good steak.
Oh yeah, smoked anything. Red meat, salmon, fish, pasta.
Fucking jerky.
Like, it's amazing. And then, like I said, this is not my style of beer at all.
This is so easy to drink. This is scary. I'm going to be so drunk by the time this is done. Like, oh my God.
So for me to give a beer like this a high rating, I mean, this for you is like...
This is me.
Yeah, but for me, someone that... It's really hard to impress me with these type of beers. And this one definitely did.
Impressive.
And... Shit, I don't think we've had this since I lived in Huntington, honestly. It's been a while. Remember, we see a lot of Lost Abbeys and...
So, what, 4 years? 5 years?
It's been a while.
4 years.
Since we first started doing the show, that's when we...
Well, Track 10, we never taped it. Track 10 was before we started doing the show.
That's what I'm saying. We just basically get drunk off Lost Abbey beers before we even started doing the show.
We got to remember, we actually started drinking Lost Abbey. Like, we drank these because they were high alcohol. See, before Matt and I moved to San Diego, I actually grew up in the area. So I knew what Lost Abbey was, but at the same time, it was like, you know, there's a big difference from when I was a kid and what Lost Abbey does now. Lost Abbey, for everything they do, they literally put everything they got.
Yeah, it's
love it or hate
alcohol, and they brand it, and they go all out.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot of people's style of beers. Like, it's more his style.
Right.
But
Port Brewery,
if you have an open mind,
well,
then
Port Brewery,
you try enough of their beers. And they have that one raisin beer, right? There was
that was Track 8.
Yeah, that was Track 8. You know, now I remember that. Track 8 was not my favorite. It was always Track 10.
We drank Track 8 because
of,
we get them around
no,
Christmas.
No, but I'm saying, but
That's
we kind of wondered if it's because maybe the raisin thing, because I'm not into raisins that much.
Or cinnamon.
We've actually had that. Yeah, I think that was it. That was a cinnamon raisin one. And this one has more alcohol, and if I remember
way
correctly.
Better taste. Yeah.
So, yeah, I would definitely say this might be one of my favorite beers from them.
Can we give you a warning, though? To you folks that are not in the area, this is not the easiest for people outside California to get.
Oh, yeah.
Especially not in the area of Lost Abbey. I got this at the brewery. I think the last time we got one of these was because we went to the brewery.
You almost have to go to some dope bottle shop that's got like that knows what's up. Like I used to live walking distance from one. We lived
like Dark Lord and all those other beers too, like Black Tuesday. Like you either have to be a part of a club, which we are.
Yeah. Or you have to go buy a place.
Or know the guys.
And they have to like not be sold out.
Anyways, 4.75 out of 5. I am going to finish this out. This is...
You'll probably try to drink mine.
So much... Yeah, I probably will.
I like that it looks like... Doesn't it not look like vampire
No, it does.
blood?
Nosferatu.
Cheers.
Oi. You guys have a good night. Wow.